One of my uncle's doctors told me that staff are rarely thanked for the care they provide patients. I would like to share my family's story and our gratitude for the staff at Terry's house. 6 weeks ago, my uncle started having uncontrollable and unexplainable seizures. He lived in Fresno, and my mom left Seattle so that she could help him navigate this medical system and figure out what was wrong. After my uncle had been in the hospital for over a week, my dad also went to Fresno to provide his support, and both of my parents stayed at Terry's house. Terry's house is a place where families from outside the Fresno area can stay while supporting loved ones in critical condition at the hospital. My uncle's condition worsened, and the doctors recommended that he be placed in a medically induced coma. On April 20th, my parents left the hospital to get lunch, and they were in a serious car accident. My mom called me from the ambulance and said they were being brought to the same ER that my uncle had been in a few weeks earlier. My mom also called Terry's house from the ER, and when they found out that she was there, they came to visit her and even brought dinner. I flew down from Seattle that night, and knowing that someone had already been looking out for my parents and that there was a bed I could sleep in at Terry's house made an unbearable situation a little bit better. My mom was discharged from the hospital with minor injuries the next day, and to help with her recovery, Terry's house staff ordered a new cane to replace the one she'd lost in the accident. My dad's injuries were more serious. He had back surgery and was on a ventilator for almost 2 weeks because of severe lung trauma. Every day, we sat with him and encouraged him to get stronger. My uncle never recovered from his seizures. His doctors told us that we should honor his advance directive and counseled that he would not want to be kept alive by long-term life support. We held vigil at his bedside as he passed away. My uncle's favorite color was yellow, and the staff at Terry's house helped us tie-dye a sheet yellow to use as his shroud. Our family was overwhelmed by the thoughtfulness of the staff at Terry's house. In some of our hardest moments, they reached out to us in the kindest imaginable ways. I'm still trying to process everything that has happened, but I cannot imagine how I would have made it through without Terry's house, and without the assurance that we could sleep there. Last week, my parents finally returned home to Seattle. My mom had spent almost 2 months at Terry's house. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone at Terry's house who gave my family not only their professional expertise, but also the gift of personal connection and compassion through tears, hugs, food, and a place to rest.